Whew, y'all, this has been a long day, but I have been disciplining myself throughout it to just going ahead and get this content done, recorded, and hopefully it'll be uploading overnight while I go to sleep, and then I can schedule everything in the morning. That is the goal. But welcome to episode 2 of He Does Not Like Me Back. Y'all, this was supposed to go up on Saturday, but I thought I was having a chill Valentine's Day weekend. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go out Friday. Saturday, I'm gonna just do some lunch, a little light work, a little self care. Then Sunday, I'm gonna just hang out. I'm chill. That is not what happened. That is not what happened. Long story short, I had a great time. I had fun. That's all that matters. I had a great time. Hey, that's good. All right. So needless to say, the video didn't go up Saturday, so it's going up now, or whenever, either today or tomorrow. Today's Tuesday, so today or Wednesday morning. So last time we talked about, ooh, what was it? What was it? I thought he was the one, but God blocked it. So we were talking about how like you be thinking somebody the one, you got all these feelings, and then you fall in the limerence trap and all that stuff, but that's not what God said. That's what you said. Okay. But thank God that he love you because he blocked it. That man would have ruined your life or woman, depending on who it is. But this the he don't like me back series. So we're talking about the menses. Um, okay. Today we're gonna talk about a different kind of heartbreak. It's going into when someone affirms your value, but they still don't choose you. Y'all, these are getting deep, but they're getting deep because I tell you, I've experienced that too. Like, okay, so, and this is weird because, like, men will do this when they like the benefit of being around you and like knowing you, but they don't want to be with you. They just like all the perks that being a near you, around you, and next to you brings. So they'll be like, "Oh, you're so great," and do all of this hyping you up, affirming you, all these wonderful things, and then like it's just not for him. And he like, "Oh, we not supposed to be that." So my most recent experience with that is, I would say, 2023 to 2024. Yeah. Yeah. It was that period where I was dealing with this person, and y'all, this person, like, I'm talking like picking my brain for business ideas. I'm staying up helping them write grants and stuff, just everything, the most, the works. I'm supporting them. Like, I'm like, oh, you can, like, do this XYZ for me. Like, just very mutual, like sharing everything, talking every day, doing all the things. They call me when they going through it. They coming over to my house, chilling on my couch and stuff when they going through it. Like, just all the shit, leaving a dog over here for me to watch, all the stuff. But then gonna be like, oh, I don't think this gonna work, or we can be cool. Ooh, the backhand, that just, ooh, the backhand. But it made me realize a painful thing. Like, it's just because you're worthy and you're doing all the things, that doesn't mean these niggas excuse me. It don't mean these people gonna choose you. My word of advice is don't do nothing. Like, you don't have to do nothing, but like, not too much. Not too much. Me, I'm naturally nurturing. So like I be like just pouring out. And that's one thing I realized about in general, just me as a person. I pour. I give. And that's all fine and dandy, but people do not care about taking from givers. Like, they don't care. It's like my job to set the boundary on how much I give and who I give to. So that's what I've been being more intentional about, specifically this year, because I refuse to carry anything that doesn't belong to me anymore. And I'm not doing it. I don't know who's gonna do it, but it won't be me. And so what to expect from this video is why affirmation without intention creates confusion, the emotional impact of being almost chosen, and then how to detach your value from somebody else's decision. Okay, so let's just get into the worthy doesn't always mean chosen. When someone sees your value, but they still don't pursue you, this is what that looks like. So it's going to be like compliments. It's a whole bunch of love bombing. And love bombing isn't always like malicious. That's one thing I will say. Like, it's not always malicious. Like, sometimes these men genuinely do just admire you and they want you to know that, hey, you're someone to be admired. But when you find you can't be doing that, you gotta chill out with all that. You can't do that too much. You gotta relax. And so it'll look like a whole bunch of like compliments without the commitment, like all that emotional intimacy, like really getting in each other's business, trauma, curses, and there's no direction in the relationship. And then it's like all these verbal affirmations with no actions. Like, again, that situation I was dealing with, like, I felt appreciated. Like, it was always thank you, and like it was always like good like vibes for the most part. I mean, sometimes he irritated me and I called him out on his shit, and I don't know if he liked that too much, but I really don't give a damn because if you're dealing with me, that's what's gonna happen. Um, but yeah, like it was good vibes and stuff. It's just it wasn't no action. Like there was nothing happening that warranted me feeling anything for him, honestly. Um, and appreciation is just not the same thing as intentions. So when somebody is just like appreciative of you, that's great. But that doesn't mean they have plans for you. It doesn't mean they're thinking about you. It doesn't mean they're being intentional on how they move with you. It just means they appreciate you. And sometimes you just gotta take that appreciation and say thank you and move on about your life. Um, okay. The confusion of mixed signals. So we're here, you're like saying like things like, oh, you wifey and all this stuff, like, giving you those nice those I'm a wife you up type compliments, but they keeping stuff casual. Like everything is still like very lightweight. And it's like they calling you special and doing all this stuff to make you feel special, but it's very inconsistent as far like the words and actions, they're not doing the same thing. And then they're keeping access to you, like they're still being able to call you, tap on your energy, get you to help them out. They need something, there you go. They're doing all that. Like they're making sure they're still able to get that access and get whatever it is they need from you, but you're not getting nothing from them for real. And that creates an emotional limbo where you feel like you're seen, but you're not secure. And it's just like you'll feel acknowledged but not claimed. For the birds, babe, for the birds. Anybody making you feel like that, like if you find yourself saying, yes, that's exactly how he's making me feel right now, that man know exactly what he's doing. I'm a firm believer that these men know what they're doing. He knows. He knows. He is taking the time to study you, and he knows that he is doing that to you. And I bet you said that he is doing that to you, and he acknowledged it and said, oh, I'll try to stop, but did not stop. He knows. Leave. That's what he ain't expecting. Hit him with the deuces. Like, bye. Bye. Okay, detaching your worth from his choice. So his inability to make a decision, choose you, get up out of there, whatever it is that he's just not doing, all of that confusion, that has nothing to do with you. That is him creating all that. That is his lack of ability to make a decision, to understand value. That is all him. That is not your fault that he can't decide. That is not your fault that he doesn't choose you. That has nothing to do with you. His inability to choose or lack of choice of you, that is all him. Do not put all of that on you because you are not him. You can't make him choose. You certainly can't make him choose you. So just don't even attach anything about you to him. Like, some people recognize your worth and they just know that they can't steward you properly. So they doing you a big favor by walking away. They know they can't handle this. I've had men do that to me. And as I look back in life, like I realized what they were doing. Like in the moment, it sucks. It sucks. But I've seen men look at me with the most love that they have in their heart and tell me straight up they can't carry me. That sucks because it's like, well, I'll condense myself. I'll make myself smaller for you to carry me. But you shouldn't have to do that. The man that's supposed to carry you, his hands will be big enough to carry you. And you won't have to shrink down for it. He'll just carry you. He'll pick you up. And lastly, being overlooked doesn't mean you're overvalued. It just means you're being overlooked doesn't mean you're undervalued. It just means you're misaligned. Like you're just not with your people. You haven't been presented to the people that you're supposed to be around. And you need to ask yourself, like, am I dimming my light? Am I suppressing parts of myself? Because if you're doing those things to maintain a space or an environment, then you need to ask yourself, is that environment conducive to your growth and your overall well-being? Because it shouldn't make you suppress yourself. Like, it should cause you to thrive and be a better version of yourself, one that's more bold, because we serve a bold God. um just things to think about. So rejection doesn't mean you weren't good enough. Uh-uh. What is this? Okay. Rejection doesn't mean you weren't good enough. It just means you weren't assigned. And that's okay. Like, they don't have to be your person. It's a whole lot of people out here. That's one thing I've learned in this life. It's a whole lot of people out here. Like, they don't have to be your person. Okay, so let's get into the Psalms. Okay, we are going to Psalm 139, verse 14. I ain't even look at the front. I'm just flipping. Like, I know where I'm going. I'm just flipping through here. Like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Whole time I was going in the right direction. Hello. Hello. All right. It's me. I really hope Cardi ain't no plant, but I don't know. I don't like the visuals that I be seeing from her concert. Y'all gotta stop showing stuff that aligns with the beast and the end times. For real. And this is to all of y'all. I know some of y'all be watching me, even though y'all don't say nothing. And that's fine. Y'all don't need to. Uh Stop that. It's dumb. And you will be held accountable. You keep doing that stuff in front of God's kids. You will be held accountable. Think he playing. All right, Psalm 139, verse 14. It says, "Thank you for making me so wonderfully complex. Your workmanship is marvelous. How well I know it." Oh, this is the you saw me before you knew me. Come on, affirmations. All right, up next we got the First Peter chapter 2, verse 9. The First Peter, not the second. It's the first one. 738. That's where we go. The Bible big, by the way. It's a big book, but it's a good one. I encourage y'all to read. 1738. Oh, because it's 738 is the page. I was like, why does 738 sound familiar? That's why. Oh, oh. All right. Chapter 2, verse 9 says, "But you are not like that, for you are a chosen people. You are a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's very own possession. As a result, you can show others the goodness of God, for he called you out of the darkness into his wonderful light." That's what I'm doing for y'all right now. Hello? That's exactly what I'm doing for y'all right now, okay? Because he called me out of that place of heartbreak. Anybody that knew me will tell you, I used to cry and cry and cry over these men. Now I don't. They cry over me. It's great. Don't, that last part. Don't be a villain. I'm being a villain, but don't be like me. Okay? Don't do it. All right, 675. Where we going? Romans chapter 8, verse 30. Oh, I said they cried over me now. Uh, what did I say that was? 635. I think I said 635. 675. 675. All right, chapter 8, verse 30. All right, ooh, Romans. This is gonna get my life. Go ahead and tell me. Oh, I was reading Romans because I have like little markings in here. I'm sorry. I just love like where I go through and then I randomly see like little markings I be doing. I'm like, okay, I doodled in here. This is my Bible. This is mine. Okay. And you gotta hold it like that. You got the word. All right. Chapter 8, verse 30 says, And having chosen them, he called them to come to him. And having called them, he gave them a standing with himself. And having given them right standing, he gave them his glory. So we say all that to say your identity is rooted in God's choosing. It's not a man that selects you. God already chose you. You are a royal priesthood, a holy nation, the bride of Christ. He is out up in heaven making a place for you right now. Like, are you worried about somebody next to you when you got a whole king above you? Please stop it. All right, so let's get into this practical application. It's the validation detox, y'all. All right, you need to ask yourself these 3 questions. First one, do I need his affirmation to believe I'm valuable? If you answer yes to that question, you need to fall on your knees and repent from idolatry. Number 2, did his compliments become emotional currency for me? Ooh, that's a good one. Ask yourself that one twice and think long and hard before you answer. And the last question, was I holding on to words instead of watching his actions? Because we be doing that. Okay. Next up, the almost release exercise. Okay. So you got to write down what he said that made you feel like you was that girl. Like, why you feel like you was chosen. What did he say? And then, R.I.P. Rolling Ray, because you'll never be that girl. Yes, Miss Toller. Anyway, what did he do to contradict what he said that made you feel chosen? And then what did you ignore to keep the hope alive? You ignored something. All right. And this is going to bring clarity to all that emotional confusion right there. Okay. And lastly, you going to do the identity reset prayer, which is, Father God, help me root my worth in you. Thank you for giving me worth in you. Show me that my worth is not in who does or does not choose me, and detach my identity from human validation. In Jesus' name we do pray, amen. Hello, hello. All right, so the key takeaway here is somebody recognizing your value but not choosing you, it doesn't diminish your worth. It just reveals their capacity for you. And sometimes people can't hold you. And that's okay that people can't carry you. You just got to recognize like this mofo can't carry me. I need to carry my ass up out of here. That's how you respond to that. And that goes to the friends too. They can't carry the full weight of your friendship. You need to carry your ass up out of there. You know, there's no reason why you should be staying somewhere where you're not fully supported and taken care of. It's not rocket science, guys. I mean, I can't make this up. I know. I had to learn the hard way too, but don't be hard-headed like me. Do better. So like, comment, subscribe, and on a comment, let me know if you've ever been affirmed and not pursued. The answer is yes, but just tell me about the experience because I want to know your business. All right, and I'll tell you about mine. Again, I'm open for all the questions for this mini series. Anything you got to ask me about being in your feelings and getting your feelings hurt, ask me, hit my DMs, do it all. I don't care because I know I've cried myself to sleep many a night. Okay. All right, y'all. Next week we are going to be in another episode of He Doesn't Like Me Back. Well, it's not next week, it's this Saturday. Another episode of He Doesn't Like Me Back. And this one is I asked God for a sign and got silence. And this is when heaven does not co-sign your feelings. Woo! Y'all, I'm going to be talking a lot about that last situation in 2023, 24. I guess we're airing out the clip on this nigga. We love to see it. The Lord said, yeah, he the example. Period. We love that. All right, y'all. Have a great day. Again, like, share, comment, subscribe. Save it for a reflection. And I will see y'all on Saturday. Bye.